Who's the one player to look out for us in this game?
I think it's hard to look beyond Kylian Mbappe, really, because he was so outstanding in that first game against Australia. And as we said earlier, Australia are just not a good team. But we said it before as well. Now that Benzema has left the camp with the injuries, Pogba is not there, and N'Golo Kante either, no Kimpembe, I think there's a feeling within Kylian to say, like, okay, I need to step up now. This is my stage. I want to step up. 4 years ago was great. But I was this upcoming sort of like wonder kid, prodigy, and not many people knew him. Now he's a superstar. He's a world-class player, established world-class player. And now this is his stage. And I think it'll be very interesting to see how he does against a back five, for example, because we expect Denmark to start with a back five. Very interesting to see if he can continue carrying the team like he did against Australia. Maybe being a little bit more efficient in what he does with the ball. I thought at times in the first half, especially against Australia, there was just too many twisting and dribbling, and he could have played it a bit simpler at times. So it would be interesting to see. But make no mistake, he's our leader now, and he's only 23 years old, but he wants to be the leader, so now he has to deliver.
Giroud, Olivier Giroud, I want to ask you then, is he the most underrated striker ever? It was a question we asked the other day, and it's going to be interesting to put it to a Frenchman.
I think he is. He has to be. The guy is 36. He's about, whether it's tomorrow or whether it's in the last game against Tunisia or later, he will break the record that he's already leveled in with Thierry as the top goal scorer in French football history, French national team football history. When you think about the career that he had, that no one believed in him when he was younger, no academy took him in France. He kept being denied everywhere. He had to go through the lower leagues and climb his way up to make it all the way to the top. He won the Champions League, the Europa League, the World Cup, league titles in France and in England. And it's just ridiculous, really. So I'm completely biased, of course, because I love the guy and he's my friend. So it's a bit different for me, and I see it in a very different way. But he texted me before the Australia game saying, I'm going to score. I'll tell you that I'm going to score. He had that feeling in him. And let's not forget that in 2018, he didn't score any goals. And I think a lot of people were kind of kept battering him with that, oh, he didn't score any goals. He didn't care. They won the World Cup. Of course, he would have liked to score. But now he's got 2 already in 1 game. And I really hope that he's got a very good tournament because he deserves it.
He's also so ridiculously handsome. So even if he doesn't score, it's...
Jules getting text off your room.
I know.
Telling me.
Julien Laurent and Olivier Giroud having dinner together, it's like a work of art. Okay, Mara, it's a work of art. Hey, let me ask the last question here before you go, Julien. Was Mrs. Laurent a little bit? What was her reaction to the Wales defeat?
Yeah, there was a lot of crying emoji, I have to say, and her sister as well, and all that side of the family. I know it's sad. I'm not sure. I mean, they can still maybe sneak in the last 16, maybe. They haven't looked good enough, and today I think they were beaten by a better side. And Bale, the Bale of 2016 can take you to a Euro semi-final. The Bale of 2022 and the Ramsey of 2022, I don't think can do that. So it's a shame. They had this competition, the way they qualified, the first time in 64 years that was in the World Cup, which is great. I just unfortunately don't think he will go further than the next group game. And then
I think it would have to be England beat USA, USA draw with Iran, Wales beat England B. So, yeah.
It looks unlikely, yeah. You never know, but yeah, I don't think they were good enough anyway so far.
All right. Jules, great to have you.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.